The IMF warned that deflation and finance sector risks could still undermine a full recovery. That concern is echoed at this year's forum. CCTV's Jack Barton had this report from Davos.
The World Economic Forum is not only not in crisis mode this year, it has even kicked off with the IMF painting a rosier picture of global economic growth. But that doesn't mean it's time for complacency.
The International Monetary Fund has warned that as financial conditions slowly improve in advanced economies, there will be implications for emerging markets.
The same goes for America's quantitative easing policy of pumping cheap money into the economy, which has also pushed the value of the US dollar down, boosting American exports.
The quantitative easing has led to a competitive monetary policy, if we look at Abenomics in Japan, and which also in turn causes a lot of concern for China with the appreciating RMB.
Some think it's creating cracks in the system.
The global governance in the international financial structure, if you like, it's starting to fall apart. It's becoming every man for himself.
At the World Economic Forum, there are also questions about whether domestic consumption in China is growing fast enough. And of course, there's the #1 perennial concern, Europe. The Eurozone still suffers from high debt, wobbly banks, and combined growth that hovers just above zero, as well as low inflation. There's a feeling Europe's leaders may keep dragging their feet.
In that case, we could end up in a Japanese scenario of 2 decades of loud growth. So I guess those are the things we need to address in Europe. Our growth, the inflation and the banks. Those 3 things we need to act on. If not, we can have a nasty surprise.
Finding solutions to problems like these is what the Forum likes to believe it does best. There are no big announcements, just an attempt to digest the year that has passed in order to better plan and prevent those potential future nasty surprises. Jack Barton, CCTV, Davos.